Welcome back to my 𝐒-𝐤𝐥 series. In our last video, we explored the I-style mindset, their need for connection, their natural enthusiasm, and how they can sometimes struggle with self-doubt when they seek too much validation from others. Today we're talking about the S-style personality, the steady, supportive, and reliable thinkers of the 𝐒-𝐤𝐥 framework. What makes them such great team players? How do they think? And what do they think about? And how can they shift their mindset for success? Let's take a look. Do you feel like you always put others first, that your needs, feelings, and opinions take a back seat? Or is this someone in your life that you know? One of the most beloved figures in history, and my favorite, is Florence Nightingale. She dedicated her life to serving others. She revolutionized nursing, transformed hospitals, and saved countless lives. But here's what most people don't know. She nearly worked herself to death. Florence was so focused on caring for others that she ignored her own health, working day and night until she actually collapsed. It was only when she realized that she couldn't serve others if she was depleted that she started prioritizing her self-care. The lesson here is you can't pour from an empty cup. True service comes from strength, not self-sacrifice. I'm going to give you another example here. Let's imagine a mother, a nurturer, a supporter of our family. Let's call her Sarah. She's the pillar of her household, the one who keeps everything running smoothly. From the moment she wakes up, she's taking care of everyone by herself. She wakes up before everyone to pack lunches, organize the house, and prepare for the day. She skips breakfast because she's too busy making sure her kids eat. She runs errands all day, juggling work, home, and family responsibilities. She says yes to everything, even when she's already overwhelmed, helping at school events, taking on extra projects at work, and supporting friends and extended family. By the end of the day, she's exhausted. She collapses into bed, drained, yet no one acknowledges her efforts. She doesn't ask for help. She doesn't express frustration. She just keeps giving. At first, she feels good about being the go-to person, the one everyone relies on, but slowly, resentment builds. She starts feeling invisible. Everyone assumes she'll handle everything, so they stop noticing her sacrifices. She feels unappreciated. She gives so much, yet no one asks how she's doing. She's exhausted. There's no time left for herself, no rest, no hobbies, no personal joy. One day, Sarah breaks down in tears over something small, like a missed phone call, a spilled cup of juice, a last-minute change of plans. But it's not about the juice. It's about the years of neglecting her own needs. She has taught her family, without meaning to, that her needs don't matter. Now let's contrast this with another mother, Amy. Amy loves her family just as much, but she knows that being a good mother doesn't mean being a martyr. She teaches her children that her time, her energy, and her needs matter too. She still wakes up early, but instead of immediately rushing into tasks, she takes 10 minutes to herself. She sits with her coffee in peace. She takes deep breaths and journals. She mentally prepares for her day. And she communicates her needs. Instead of bottling up frustrations, she tells her family, I need 30 minutes of quiet time after work before we talk about dinner plans. I can't handle everything alone. We need to split chores fairly. At work, she says, I love helping, but I won't take an extra project because it's going to drain me. She sets her boundaries. She no longer says yes to everything because she understands that no is not selfish, it's self-care. If she's exhausted, she tells her kids, dinner's going to be simple tonight. I need a rest. If someone asks her to volunteer last minute, she says, I'd love to help, but I have so much on my plate right now. I hope you understand. If she needs a break, she takes it without feeling guilty. She models self-respect for her children. Instead of raising kids who expect her to do everything for them, she raises kids who respect her time and effort. And what's the result? She still gives, but from a place of strength, not depletion. Her children learn to appreciate her instead of taking her for granted. She is loving and strong, confident, and valued. Now, Amy isn't less of a mother than Sarah. In fact, she's a better one because she teaches her children by example. If you don't respect your own time, why should anyone else? If you don't express your needs, how can anyone meet them? You can't pour from an empty cup. The best way to love others is to love yourself first. So if this sounds like someone you know, or if this sounds like you, what's one small way you can start prioritizing yourself today? There you go. That's a wrap on the S-style mindset. If you're a high S, remember, your ability to create stability and support others is a strength, but only if you can also learn to prioritize your own needs and set boundaries. But what if you're someone who thrives on logic, precision, and data? That's where the C personality type comes in. In my next video, I'll break down how the C-style personality processes information, why they struggle with perfectionism, and how they can shift their mindset for long-term success. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.